So whenever you're ready to go.
Hi, I'm Ryan Sykins, CEO at Touch Shooting. I currently hold the all-time record for made threes in the Big West Conference, and during my record-breaking season, I also led the NCAA in three-point percentage. I'm known to be a shooting expert, but it wasn't always that way. I achieved all of this while working with a world-renowned performance psychologist, and since retiring from playing basketball professionally overseas, I've become a certified performance psychologist and developed the Touch System. The Touch System curriculum is derived from our Touch Shooting philosophy. Touch is an acronym, and the H stands for head and deals with training everything that goes on in between your ears. To reach your goals and gain the drive and direction necessary to become unstoppable. When I was in college, my mentor, performance psychologist Ken Baum, would call me on the phone and lead me through psychological meditations. He helped me develop mental strategies to counter negative thinking, to build undeniable confidence, and to eliminate the fear of failure with the use of triggers and anchors.
Hi, I'm John Van Houten, certified performance psychologist and head coach at O'Farrell Charter High School in San Diego. I've led my team to 4 championships during my 4-season tenure, and I did that while implementing the Touch System into my program. I'm also the lead coordinator of USA Basketball Youth Development, and I'm working towards expanding that. I want to talk about the Touch System, and I want to let you guys know that the average cost of working on one-on-one with a performance psychologist is upwards of $3,000 and $4,000. We understand that the average athlete cannot afford this, so we made their programs accessible on any mobile device for an affordable price.
In addition to working with Ken Baum as a player, I also had to make sure I was getting my repetitions consistently. Most of my coaches, when I was young, they completely disregarded the psychological aspect of the game. I understand that, I used to ask many of my coaches what I needed to do to become a great shooter, and they would often suggest that I have to shoot 500, 800, even 1,000 shots a day. I remember thinking, how unrealistic, when am I ever gonna find time as a high school student to shoot 500, 800, even 1,000 shots every single day? As a mature player and a mature coach, I understand the importance of building consistent work habits. Consistent work habits combined with the proper technique leads to consistent results, and that's precisely what our Touch System curriculum is designed to do.
Once the Touch System application is up and running, our current clients will be our initial market segment. They'll download the app and create a profile. Upon successfully creating their profile, they will receive their personal course recommendation list along with their daily achievable goals. Their daily achievable goals will consist of a psychological workout and a shooting workout. These daily workouts will be less than 60 minutes, and they are designed to create the habit of accomplishing goals on a daily basis. This will, in return, make them create the habits and the skills and work ethic. This will create the skills and work ethic required to be successful once the ball stops bouncing. We understand that some might believe that this could be a supplement for team practices, but that's not the case. This could be a complement to helping our students achieve their goals and on and off the court. We will then contact coaches, private coaches and trainers, and offer them the chance to earn a commission by enrolling their athletes in our programs.
And in addition, we will contact high school teams, college teams, and their coaches and allow them the opportunity to put their athletes on our curriculum. And they will, for example, we will have in-season, postseason, and preseason programs, and the athletes will be able to complete a psychological meditation before competition, giving them the psychological advantage over their opponents. We currently are teaching our universal curriculum at the All World Academy. Can you press play, please? Thank you. at the All World Academy located at 11327 Folsom Boulevard right here in Sacramento. In addition, we have recently partnered with USA Basketball's Youth Development, and this fall we're bringing a 12-week youth development program right here to Sacramento. Can you exit? It's fine. I think
We don't need
anyway.
Oh, you don't need the sound.
Yeah, but it's fine. You can press next now on the, for some reason.
Oh, you're saying to the next slide?
Yeah, next slide, thank you.
Okay, cool.
One more. We have 3 revenue streams. We first have our one-on-one performance psychology programs. We have our private training camps and clinics that we perform at the All World Academy, and we have our touch system mobile application. Based on our extensive market research, we predict 35% growth of app subscriptions, and which will allow us to pay back the full development costs within 6 months. There we go. We understand that many, like John was saying, we understand that many people might think that this is supposed to be a supplement or a replacement for the training that you're already doing, the practices that you're already performing, or all the workouts that you're already doing, but it's not. This is a complement, and it's something that will help you reach your goals faster and be more efficient. In addition, it's a way for our brand and our expertise to reach global visibility, and for our athletes to have access to our curriculum no matter where they are in the world. Thank you for your time.
And as you answer questions, you'll be in the video. So how can this community help you?
I think that number one, we need some direction on how or the best way to go about kind of getting this app created and developed and everything like that. Maybe some suggestions on different people to talk to, number one. Number two, just some suggestions on our pitch would be great and how to get that across. We have a few people already that are interested in helping us fund this, but nothing solidified. You know, we're in very early stages, so yeah.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and open it up to general questions.
Is the app ready to go?
No, we have nothing. Don't have the app. We have some
quotes.
We have quotes from some different places and see how much it would cost and things like that. Right now, the first thing we want to do is get a demo of it developed so we can test. Yes.
Hit me up afterwards. I can show you a good direction on how to get that app tested and then built and then sold.
Okay, absolutely.
And could this, you're showcasing basketball, but would this translate to other sports?
So our technology, which is the psychological techniques that we use, they translate to anything that has to do with performance. So it doesn't matter if you're a CEO, if you're the average soccer mom that likes to play racquetball at the club,
Or a math teacher.
or a math teacher. These will help you get more focused and help you get more efficient. Now we're targeting basketball players specifically because that's what our expertise is. But my mentor, his name is Ken Baum. He's a world-renowned performance psychologist. He's worked with Olympic gold medalists. He's
Surfers.
He's worked with
Boxers,
professional surfers, NBA
UFC.
players, NFL players, you name it. And he's worked with CEOs, and he uses these same technologies with all of them. And now we are certified under his program to teach the same things that he's done. So
Is this your business or a franchise?
this is our business.
Okay.
We are just, how do you say, we're certified coaches through his program, but we are able to have our own brands under what he's done. So that's sort of how it works.
I've got a high school for you to demo if you want.
Okay, absolutely. Yes.
So I played 4 years of college basketball, and now I coach at Oak Ridge High School, and
Oh,
I
really?
run our AAU program. And
Okay.
I was on your guys' website before today, and I think the kids would totally benefit. The fact that we have such a hard time communicating with them because they're always on their phones
Mhm.
would give, like, having the app is unbelievable. So,
Absolutely.
Spot on.
Yes.
So I'm reading a book right now called The Power of Total Engagement, and it starts with what you guys are doing, training like Phil Mickelson and golfers and Olympic athletes, and then they realize that there's a designated on-season and off-season where athletes get to train, recover, rest, perform.
Absolutely.
Then they say, well, there's corporate athletes. People work 12 hours a day every single day 5 to 7 days a week. And they expanded that same training into the corporate world where they've experienced tremendous success. And I think you guys are right focusing on basketball, but I would, as soon as you kind of nail that niche, expand out to and then open it up to the corporate world.
That's kind of the
That's
Nice. And then as to your pitch, the way you guys have described it right now was far more compelling than when you were actually pitching. I would rely more on your passion and real knowledge to describe your product than worrying about the script you were trying to memorize. So you guys speak very knowledgeably to it right now, especially when you're more relaxed. I would throw the script behind, learn the general idea of each slide, and then speak to it that way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, to add what he's saying, I would use more practical applications and explain what you went through or what you would teach a person.
Okay. Okay.
I think one of the things I really liked from your presentation, the way you introduced yourself, you automatically gave yourself credentials. I thought that was important because immediately I thought, oh man, I should get his autograph. Like, but one of the things too, I was part of Toastmasters, maybe something you don't want to do as much. Y'all switched off a lot between who was speaking, and maybe if you just keep the first half, maybe switch off maybe twice at most. Start here, come back. But it was a lot of back and forth. Yeah.
Definitely.
Is there anyone doing this?
No. I mean, there's people that do sports psychology, and there's people that do basketball training, but there's not really anyone that's specifically bringing that together, especially as a shoot, because my niche is going to be more of like the shooting coach. Obviously, I do everything with basketball, but that's my specialty. So there's no shooting coaches that in the world right now that are combining these concepts and being able to do both.
And marketing.
And marketing it, yeah.
You mentioned that the cost is several $1,000s in the beginning,
Well-
but you didn't say if it was per year or per session.
Oh, no, so the average cost of working one-on-one in a one-on-one performance psychology program is upwards of $3,000, $4,000. And that's like a 2-month to 3-month program. What we're doing is we're taking those same programs and we're developing a mobile application and making it affordable on any mobile device. Making it accessible and affordable.
Do you have an idea of what your
So,
range?
so right now we're thinking, like on an average cost, we were thinking to go through the full program of the shooting workouts as well as the mental edge program on the app. Probably we want it to be subscription based and probably about $20 a month. Maybe we haven't completely tested. Obviously, we have to do some testing, more testing to figure out what's the best price point. But that's kind of what we're thinking.
And are you going after single users or are you going after like teams?
So we're going after single. Our first market is going to be our current clients, the current students that we work with. Then we're going to go into teams. Next season, I'm going to be working as the head trainer at Prolific Prep Academy, which is in Napa, one of the top prep schools in the nation. They've had like last season they had a guy named Josh Jackson who's going to be the #1 pick in the NBA draft this year. So I'm going to be the head trainer there. So that's going to be my first team that I try to put on this program. Then from there, we're going to move it on and contact all the teams around the area first and try to get them on it. We have a lot of contacts, so we're going to try to put everyone we can on it. And then from there, we're going to go and target other private trainers and other coaches and give them the opportunity to put their athletes on our program and also earn a commission. So every athlete that they sign up, they'll get a piece of that, and it just gives them an incentive. Yes.
There's a performance app, performance meditation app called Headspace. It's world renowned. I would go just to see how it's structured. It's really great how it keeps leading you into new segments, new areas. It's very immersive and very sticky. So week after week, I keep graduating to a new level, and I keep wanting to get higher and higher.
Yeah.
So you might want to check out how it's structured from just a user interface perspective and strategic, and then also see how the subscription model works. Because I pay $25 a month for it, and I'm very happy to do that. So.
Okay.
It's called what?
Headspace.
Yes.
So do you have like, well, do you want to add to your team? Because my kid is a sprinter.
Okay.
And he's on his phone too much.
Yeah.
Even at the meet. We were out there until 10:30 last night. So I'm wondering, is this something that's going to Do you add to your team and then sell it to my track coach?
Yeah. Exactly.
Or do you already have something developed for track or what? That I couldn't grab.
So right now, we don't have it necessarily developed. We are able, right, so pretty much the idea is that we're gonna, on the app, we're gonna be able to offer, we're gonna have general meditation programs. And for a higher cost, if they wanted to get it specifically individualized for their situation, then it will be a little bit more, and they'll be able to talk to one of us, one of our certified performance psychologists, and go through the goal setting process and all of that. Now, in terms of what you're saying, first, we want to target basketball. We want to target the teams and everything that has to do with basketball, because that's what our specialty is, that's where our network is. Once we build that brand, then we definitely want to branch out into other sports. I have some friends that I'm actually working with. One of my friends, he plays professional soccer in Costa Rica. I work with him like on the phone over FaceTime, and once he retires from playing, he wants to do this for soccer. So as we expand, we're going to try to expand into every sport that we can based on the team, the people that are interested, the team members that we can add. So it just kind of depends on how it comes into fruition at that point in time. So, yes.
So as you expand, I have a suggestion, just because my background is engineering, so when you get to the soft sciences, it's a little bit tougher to say, well, how will you measure that?
Mm-hmm.
And so one option would be to say, okay, we're gonna, in year one, we're gonna do no more than one team in each conference.
Yeah.
And then if those teams, if you can say, oh yeah, in Washington State, the conference, they took it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in Oregon, they took it. In California, they took it.
Yeah.
If you can point back to but when you start giving them to two teams and then say, okay, it kind of cancels out your ability to measure your value add. So give that some thought.
So one thing that from talking to some of the companies that we've gotten quotes from, they suggested, and you guys could tell me what you think about this, they suggested that we could hook up our app to an API for like the websites like ESPN and like Max Preps that do all the stats, and all of our athletes that are on our program, their stats will automatically get uploaded. Our technology or our philosophy is scientifically proven, so if the students are really on the program and doing it consistently, their numbers are going to improve. So if we can hook that up, now we have statistical proof that our program works based on that. I don't know if that's possible, but that's what someone suggested to us.
Yeah. And to piggyback off what he's saying, the program that I coached, O'Farrell Charter School, when I took over, we had no wins in school history, and since then we've won 3 league championships and a CIF. So four championships total, and it's been awesome. And we know that for us to go from here to here in a matter of 4 years, is a testament to our program.
Absolutely. Yes.
So how much have you been quoted?
So the average quote that we got is about $23,000 to develop the app. Just for development, not including content development, not including initial marketing.
So we're gonna have to cut it off here, just because we have 3 presentations today.
Yes.
But if you guys stick around afterwards, people might have questions for you, and great job.